5-Minute Crafts, obviously the greatest YouTube channel of our generation. They got hack after hack, tip after tip, amazing food recipes that you're just dying to try. Nah, yeah, I'm being sarcastic. They suck. So 5-Minute Crafts is a YouTube channel who does like these little hacks. They do like these little tricks. The thing about these little hacks and these little tricks is that they make no sense at all. So in this video, we're gonna go through a video that I was just watching and that I thought was pretty ridiculous. It's called 15 Quick Kitchen Life Hacks Everyone Must Know. Oh boy, this ought to be good. Putting some butter and salmon. What? Wait, what? They put something in the top of the coffee maker and then they put salmon and butter inside the actual coffee pot. They turn it on and it steams. Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. And then they don't even show us what happens. They just pour vegetables. They just pour like the most driest vegetables ever. Like, that does not look appetizing. I don't know if I would eat that, bro. Okay, take some caramel, some butter. Put popcorn kernels in it. So I can only assume that they're making popcorn. So, first of all, do you just assume that we have popcorn kernels just chilling at our house? I mean, I do, but I don't know if everybody has popcorn kernels chilling at their house. I don't know, if I wanted caramel popcorn and I didn't have popcorn kernels, I wouldn't go to the store, buy popcorn kernels, buy caramel, and then make caramel popcorn when I could just go to the store and get Cracker Jack. Why would I need to make it when I could just go to the store and buy it? Bro, wait, bro, look at these eggs. Look at these eggs. Why would you cut the top off of the egg to just pour the egg in there? Why not just crack the egg? What's the point of going through the trouble of cracking the top of the egg when you could crack the whole thing? The same amount of egg is gonna come out. Just a big block of marshmallow? That sounds disgusting. I'm sorry. Just a big block of marshmallow with chocolate on top? I mean, who would want to make this? I don't know anybody who's just thinking in their mind, oh yeah, let me make a big block of marshmallow today, and then decide to put chocolate over. I've never seen this done in my life. I've never seen anybody eat this ever. Why? Why do you need to... Why do you need to crack the egg with a knife, like slice it in half, when you could just take the egg, hit it once, and then crack it? What do you need to slice it with a knife for? It makes no sense. What is it with 5-Minute Crafts and not opening eggs the right way? Dude, they did it again. Is this like their way? Like, you just crack it with the knife? Like, that seems very dangerous. Like, I'm not sure I would just take the egg with my bare hands, just boom, with like a sharp knife, dude. Because what if I miss and like cut one of my fingers off? Now I'm fingerless. Now how can I make eggs with no fingers? How can I make eggs with no fingers? First they take the top off of the egg just to pour it out like it's a cup, and then they crack it with a knife? I don't know how much sense that makes. That just seems like a waste of egg. It's like they had noodles in a pot, but that didn't even come until the end. They had noodles in a pot. They poured like this egg, a bunch of eggs, and whatever else the other substance was, into a Ziploc bag. They hung it over the noodles and then poked like 4 holes in it and let it spill out into the noodles. So why would you need that many eggs if you weren't even gonna use them all? It just seemed like a waste of eggs to me. I don't understand, why did you need to poke a hole in it? Like, if you were gonna pour it in there, you could have literally just took the container and poured it in there. What did you need the Ziploc bag for? I mean, who just has dough chilling at their house? They're like, yeah, I have some dough. I'll take this cheese, you know, and I'll make some like cheese bread type stuff. Why spend more money on getting dough and the ingredients to make dough when you could easily just go and get cheesy bread from like Little Caesars or something? Who has the time to do this? Like, what if I'm hungry and I need food right away? You're expecting me to wait hours for this home cooked crazy bread to get done? No, I'm hungry right now. No. Let me tell you why that wouldn't work. So you put literally a full thing, probably about something like this, probably a little bit wider, just full of noodles, just along the sides, dry noodles. Then you barely put any water in it, and then put a bunch of sauce and other stuff in it, and then put it in the oven. When you took it out, it would not be all spread and wrapped around like you had been stirring it. It's gonna be these big, thick, burnt noodles at the bottom of your container while you have all this other cooked stuff at the top. There's no way that it's gonna look like that. There wasn't even enough water. Like, that's not even boiling. It has to, in order for the noodles to become like that, the water has to be boiling. And I'm pretty sure that like there was not enough water to even cook those noodles. So that's just wrong. You'll burn your house down. You're gonna burn your house down. You literally just made cookies. It's like, oh yeah, here's some cookie dough. Wait 1 hour. You didn't give us any directions. That's how you really burn your house down. I'm just gonna take this cookie dough, I'm gonna put it in the oven, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna wait an hour. Dude, by the time you get back, your cookies are gonna be black. And not only that, but it's not even like a hack. It's just literally how you make cookies. You take the cookie dough, you put it on the pan, and then you put it in the oven. That's literally what you just showed. I think I'm just most surprised at how these cookies are like flawless and they literally have no burn spots on them whatsoever. Like, they're just perfectly fine. I don't understand that. No. I'm sure what 5-Minute Crafts just presented is completely different than what they just made, dude. Nobody in their right mind is going to eat chips that you just poured all this other stuff in, dude. I'm pretty sure at this point, like, the chips are probably soggy. You put them in the boiler. No one wants to eat soggy chips. Why not just eat normal chips? Why do you have to be different? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why do you have to eat completely different? Like, you could just eat normal. Eat normally. That doesn't make much sense. What if I don't want coloring in my food? Yeah, if you have a thin glass, guys, you chop up your bananas with a thin glass instead of just using a knife. You just mash it, you're mashing it. What if I don't want to mash? What if I want them perfectly cut? That just seems like it's creating more of a mess, honestly. If you just cut it with a knife, I'm sure that it would make less mess than if you just mashed it with the thin part of the cup. 5-Minute Crafts just does dumb stuff. You could just easily cut it with a knife. It's not that hard. Or you could just organize your refrigerator. If you want it to be clean, you don't have to start taking other stuff out of your fridge to make it useful to hold things. You should have done that in the first place. Like, maybe just cleaning up would be a better solution than switching things around in your kitchen. I'm not sure if I would eat that. You know, if I know somebody pressed their full hand onto it, especially with the corona going around, I don't know if I would eat that. I don't know if I would eat that. Just pressing your hand in it, like, I don't think you need that. I don't think you need that at all. No gloves at all, like, you just press your hand on there, that just lacks good hygiene. My G, I'm just gonna freeze my cherries. You're not gonna tell me why I wanna freeze my cherries? What if I wanna eat the cherries? What if I wanna eat the cherries? I just put gelatin, I just literally froze my cherries in gelatin. How is that supposed to help me? What if I wanna eat the cherries? Now I have to crunch and smudge and bunch through ice. I don't wanna do that. I wanna eat the cherry. So instead of just putting it in the bowl, I just put it in a plastic wrap in the bowl. That just seems like a waste of plastic wrap. I'm not gonna play with my food. I'm not gonna play with my food. I think that's like the last 3 hacks they want me to play with my food. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna destroy everything on my plate. I'm not gonna make like a little decoration if I'm just gonna eat it later. Like, I'm gonna destroy that thing. I'm not going to make Olaf and be like, oh, it's Olaf, look at my beautiful creation. No, I'm going to eat Olaf. Like, why would I take a long time to create something if I'm hungry? I want food. It's my food and I want it now. Why would anyone do that? Why not just eat normal Jello? What do you need a pacifier for? Somebody walks downstairs and then they just see you and you're eating Jello off of a pacifier and they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Are you good? Like, they might even send you to a mental institution. Are you good? Are you straight, bro? It just seems so dumb to me. What? Why would anyone? I'm done. I'm done. What? If you guys enjoyed this video at all, let's try to hit 100 likes for part 2. I don't know, man. 5-Minute Crafts is on a whole new level. It's like we're down here and they're just like way above us. Like, they're A-side. They're A-side and we just like are peasants below watching their greatness. I'll see you guys in the next one.